Hello viewers and welcome to another session of Autodesk Civil 3D 2022. In the last session we have seen how we can create a very basic assembly and sub-assemblies. In today's lesson we will see a couple of more ways how we can create the assemblies and sub-assemblies. So let's open the file saved in the last lecture. So this was assembly number 1 which was saved earlier. Let's create a new assembly. There are different types. Let's go with the other. We can add the suffix as underscore static. Now we have to place it somewhere like this. Now let's see another way how we can create using a polyline. So let's create a polyline 2 meters towards right, 0.3 meters upside, then 0.5 towards the right, 0.7 in downward direction, and then 2.5 towards the left side. Then we can close it at the starting point. Now we have this polyline, a closed figure. We can create a sub-assembly from polyline like this. All we need to do is we have to select a specific set of codes. Here we will choose all codes. Under the layer we will use the suffix as underscore static and press OK. Now we can simply press OK, and here we go. We can simply select it, add to assembly, and then click on the right side. Now we can select the assembly, hit the mirror command like this, select the right side, press enter, and then the left side. Now you will see that the same has been replicated towards the left side and no errors are found yet. Just one thing, currently we have not given any specific names to each side. We can give it later. Now another thing, under tool palette we have the assembly. So we can simply shift a basic assembly and we will get everything in place like this. Now we already have a lane, curb, platform and slope. Let's move this one slightly towards the left side. We can assign the names, like in sub-assembly properties we can go and give it as right lane, let's hit apply. We'll go towards the left side and give the name as left lane and curb. Now we'll move towards the preset or the template of basic assembly. Here we have this basic right lane. So first, under the information tab we can give it the name as right lane. Under parameters, if it is okay we can go with it, or we can change as per our project requirement. So we'll change the width and apply. Now for the curb, let's go to sub-assembly properties. Under information tab we will change the name as right curb. Under parameters we will see if everything is correct. We can go and check for the sub-assembly help. in case we feel lost. Let's close it for now. Hit apply and then press OK. The next we have a platform, so let's click here, access the sub-assemblies, and under the information tab, we will assign the name as right platform. The width could be 1 meter. The buffer width 1 and buffer width 2 can be changed. Let's say 0.5 and 0.5. Let's apply and then press OK. Now for the slopes, we will access the subassembly properties, and under the information tab, we will change the name to right slope. Under parameters, we can change the cut slope to 1:1, the fill slope to 1:1, the force slope to 1:1, its width to 0.1, the bottom width to 0.2, and the back slope as 1:1. The back slope width can also be adjusted to 0.1 meters. Now we can apply and then press OK. The right side has been done. So what we can do, simply delete the left side and then select the entire right area of this assembly, hit the mirror command, and then click on the left side to get an exact replication towards the left side. All the parameters would be same, but we need to change the names under information tab. Like instead of right lane, we will get the left lane. Similarly, for the curb, instead of right curb, we will write as left curb. After selecting the left platform, we will change the name from right platform to left platform. And at last but not the least, we will select the slope and change the name under information tab as left slope. Now you can see three different type of assemblies and sub-assemblies that we created in the last session and this session. Now how we can apply them to our alignment. We will create a corridor. We can assign a name, for instance, Highway 1. We can select the corridor style to be the basic or standard. Let's go with the basic one. Then we can change the layer as suffix underscore static. We want the alignment and profile against axis 1, ground level axis 1. And let's say we want to go with this basic assembly that we created in the last. The surface to be chosen is natural terrain, and then we can press OK. Let's rebuild the corridor. Now you can see the entire corridor has been created. These different colors and different lines represent a different parameter. If we want to see closely, we can go to Object Viewer and then view it in 3D. Here you can see the right and left lanes, then there is the curb. After that, we can see the platform and then finally the slope. Usually we have to play with the slope as we have to change it as per the project requirement and the feasibility available on the site. Now let's save the file as lecture number 37 as we were doing all these changes in lecture number 36 file. Now we can close it and call it a day. See you in another session. Till then, take care.